Um, a better way of answering it is, just a plain no, but also just to always have a covering. I would just use this as an example is always keep your umbrella in your car because you never know when it's going to rain. And that's the kind of covering that I feel we need spiritually, because a man or woman of God that may be a preacher or a teacher was called to do that. It's their divine mission from God and their divine assignment. So allow them to be used in your life and for God's glory to kind of shield you or protect you from some things that God doesn't have for you that you might run into by yourself because you're just running around like a lost puppy. So that's my answer. I hope I answered it.
I believe you did, and I apologize for the lengthiness of my questioning, but one for real final question. What do you do when you find that you are on a branch with other fruit, and the fruit that you're on the branch with is close to you, and it is tainted or rotten, equatable to the word of God, self-righteous? How do you cover yourself? For birds of a feather flock together. So if we're on the same branch, if we're on the same pew in the church house, and we're all fruit on that pew, and your fruit is healthy, and next to you that fruit is rotten, and it's got a worm coming out of it, which is mess, and it's headed your way. Can you just give us briefly what to do, and I'm done?
Okay, well, going back to square one, you're in your Word of God, you're living your Word of God, you're praying, you're seeking God's face daily, you're examining yourself. First of all, if you see your brother is stumbling, you see your brother is weak, you see your brother is not where he's supposed to be, pray for him.
Okay.
Pray for him, but cover yourself. And how you cover yourself is by, once again, staying in your word. You might have to go see your source regularly and say, this one's messed up. And that's what praying is. Can you help my brother out over here? He needs a little help. He's struggling.
Okay.
But you have to protect yourself so that you're not infected. So you can still be a blessing to someone or to a fruit that is not where it's supposed to be. You can still be a blessing to them just by interceding for them. So my answer to that is basically to intercede, but to also cover yourself.
Thank you so much.
Very welcome.